Hello everybody, welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles. I'm Ted, and today I'm gonna make rice, Mexican rice, and I'm gonna use an Instant Pot. Let's do this. Alright, so to make Mexican rice, you really don't need a lot of stuff. So I have a pressure cooker, I have a blender because I gotta blend everything up. And to make this, I'm gonna use tomatoes. I'm going to use about half an onion, and I'm going to spice it up with some serrano peppers. Now additionally, I'm going to use Caldo de Tomate, which I get this at Costco. And of course you have to have your rice, but in order to cook the rice you have to fry it first. So I'm going to fry the rice in avocado oil. That's really all you need. So first things first, I'm gonna open up my pressure cooker. I'm gonna put it on saute. So easy enough. Saute. I'm gonna take my avocado oil and I'm gonna add just a little bit. So there it is. Like I said, not a lot. Alright, so now I need about a cup of rice. So whenever you use the Instant Pot, you have to add about a cup of water to each 1 cup of rice. Alright, so I'm going to throw in my rice into the pan. And of course you're just going to want to make sure that all the rice gets covered up in oil. Pretty simple process. Alright, so while that's frying, I gotta get my sauce ready. So before I do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add about a cup of water to this. So this actually has some measurements on it. And so I just need 1 cup. Yeah, there we go. That's in cups. I just need 1 cup. Alright, there's my cup of water. It's not a whole lot. Now I just gotta cut my tomato and my onion. Give it a rinse, of course. You don't know where these tomatoes and onions have been. You don't have to do too much cutting. I mean, you're just gonna like cut it up in pieces. I think this is the easiest method to make rice. I mean, I really like using the pressure cooker. I haven't been using the pressure cooker for that long. I'd say maybe I've been using it for probably about a couple years, maybe 3 years at the most to make rice. But it's a simple process. Alright, for the onion, I'm going to add probably about equal parts to the tomato. Alright, so I'm going to throw a couple of serrano peppers in there. These serrano peppers are actually not very hot. They're made in the garden, but they're good. They add flavor. Okay, so now that that's done, now that I've cut everything up, I need to add the Caldo de Tomate. I got much left in here. So for 1 cup of rice, you need 1.5 teaspoons. So I'm just going to use my half teaspoon, 3 scoops, to equal out 1.5. Well, and don't forget to check on your rice. You want to keep on making sure that you flip your rice and that's sauteed evenly. And also stop it if you need to. but I'm not going to stop it. Alright, now I'm ready to blend up this concoction that I've made here. Alright, now I can go ahead and I can add it. Take the top off. Take your blade out so that way it doesn't fall into the pot. Very important technique. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe so you can follow me for more recipes. Alright, look at all that steam. Alright, give it a good little stir. And it's pretty much almost ready. Well, it is ready. It's ready to cook. Not ready to eat, it's ready to cook. Alright, here's where it gets interesting. Alright, so go ahead and set your lid there. Very important, make sure that your little nozzle here is in the center, so that way it can release pressure. Now I'm gonna set this to manual mode. Actually, I gotta turn it off. So to turn off the saute mode. Now you're gonna select manual, and you're gonna bring it down to 3 minutes. So when I'm doing a cup of rice, I like to set it at 3 minutes. So it's gonna take about 15 minutes or so for it to pressurize, and then it'll cook for about 3 minutes. And then you have to wait for an additional 10 minutes for the Instant Pot to depressurize. Once that's done, you can release pressure by flipping the nozzle and then letting all the steam come out, and then you can crack it open once it's done. So I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so I'm on mode. Now we're just waiting. Alright, so what I just now found out by setting a timer is that it actually takes 5 minutes for the pressure cooker to come to pressure. So right now it's at pressure. It's going to take about 3 minutes for it to cook, and then after that I'll let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then I'll release pressure, and then I'll open up the pressure cooker. Alright, so my rice is done, so now I just need to release pressure. Ah, no smoke, now it's ready. And this looks really, really good. Alright, so the sizzling in the background is actually my steak. I'm cooking a steak. Alright, that about does it for my rice. I think it looks really good. Not bad. Very flavorful. Tomatoes taste good. The onions taste good. The serrano peppers taste good. Even the caldo. All in all, it's a really good rice. And it's simple and it's quick to make. So if you like what you see here, be sure to like, subscribe. I will catch you on the next video. Food and Drink Chronicles out.